Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the SU-8. It's the Tier 6 Soviet SPG. This one's located on the southeast spawn, rather I should say, of Empire's border, and it's under the command of Yarbas of OLIMP. And he's got the bounty rammer, rotation device, and also the gun laying drive. Game on! He's also got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of that 152mm howitzer. It's the Arty based on the T28. Never got built, but it would have been interesting if they had actually done it. Now, it's capable of doing 550 alpha, 38mm pin, and 6.7 meters on the burst radius. Let's have a look and see where he's aiming at the moment. He's just testing his limits at the moment, looking to see where he can shoot. He's going to change position because he's not getting a whole lot of area that he can actually hit from that spot. He also knocked over the tree, which might have given the enemy Arty a clue as to where he was, but I think he's aware of that, so he did change position anyway. Okay, we've got a enemy T52. He's been spotted by our teammates. In fact, he's in that general area. There he is. Oh my god, he wiped him out with the first shot. Wow, that took some doing. He carefully worked out that if he aimed ahead of the track, fired the round in, and he got it bang on target. He worked out where the T52 was going to be and nuked the guy with 1 round. And that was a near miss as well. It really does take some doing, actually, to get an accurate shot on a light tank that's moving incredibly quickly. And that T-52, there's no doubt about it, he was moving as fast as he could to get away from our Type 64. And as a consequence, it was a very difficult shot. Well, not 1 in a million, but certainly for a good player, it's a difficult shot. And he made it look easy. Okay, he's almost reloaded, going for the IS. It's a tier 7 game with tier 6 tanks. He's loaded, but he wants the IS to move forward. Okay, he's adjusted, rounds out. It went over the top of the IS and landed behind him. He did manage to stun 2 tanks though. I think he may have actually damaged the ARL-44 more than he did the IS. Although he's only showing a bit of stun assist off the IS there. The Caro decided that he wants to move up and try and get behind our guys, which is a bad move, because now we're going to punish him for that. Bounce out. I think he fired a bit too soon there. It's one of those cases where you see the whites of their eyes and shoot them then. Now he can get a kill shot now if he can get this reload in time. Let's see. He fires it in. And he does get a kill shot. But it was a splash kill at that. Okay, IKV-90B. That was a shot from our teammate who's in the other RT, the GW Panther. And this IKV is going to try and engage the ONI now. In fact, look at all these guys all trying to get a go at the same time. The IKV takes a hit for 182, which is non-penetration. But now we're going to try and hit this M2Y. No, he's gone. The ONI got him. So it's the IKV. We can hit him and take him out of the game. Rounds out. Oh, yes! And that was a penetrating shot as well. 485 for 1 round. So that's 3 kills now for Yarbas. 3 kills. Of course, the Caro and the T-52 as well. Okay. Tiger 1 rather, and gets a hit. He's keeping these guys stunned. In fact, looks like there's only 5 left on the enemy team, and they're in dire circumstances now. We're looking at the Stirp-Affenträger, who's a long way away. We might be able to get the shot in target. We could penetrate him. Rounds out. Oh, he had advance warning a shell was coming, and he managed to duck out the way as quickly as he could. And the steer does go down, but to our MT25, their AMX has gone down. There's only 3 enemies left. They're all heavy tanks, and they're all down the southwest corner of the map. Okay, so he's now looking at the ARL 44, lining up a shot, round south. It hits the rock face instead. He's waiting for the reload. Probably easier to hit the Tiger 1 at the moment. He's right about that. Fires just behind him. We are capping as well, and it's very likely this could end up as being a cap out rather than... There's only the 1 tank left, the Tiger 1. Unless we can get a shot on target. He's got 1,129 hit points. It's dropping rapidly. And that's a direct hit. Come on, guys. One more shot. And they do get it just before we cap out. So it is a full victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker for Yarbas of OLIMP in the SU8. Very well done. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in that one. And he also managed to get a win 8 of 2,552, which is Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't get the highest damage. That actually went to the Oni, who got 1,996 hit points of damage. That guy got a steel wall. Second highest damage in the game went to the Tiger 1 on the enemy team, 1,662. It was the last enemy alive. And third highest damage, well, that went to the GW Panther on our team, who got a Confederate and 1,595 hit points of damage. When it came to Yarbas, he got 1,453. So no slouch. He did get a lot of damage. In fact, he got more damage than all but 1 of the enemy team, and 3 on his own team, places him 5th when it comes to damage. When it came to kills, though, he actually got 2nd spot because the Oni managed 4 kills. He managed to get 3 kills, and so did the MT25. 2 kills went to the T28 HTC and also to the T37 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he's in 2nd place. Top spot went to the Oni with 1,298, the only player to get over 1,000 base, but close behind was Yarbas with 947, 3rd place to Black Prince with 939. He fired 13 rounds in the game, got 4 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 11 splash. 1,453 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Now, I'm pretty certain that the one that he actually did hit and penetrate was the IKV, because yes, he did, 667 in total, but one of those hits was a very big one, the one that towards the end went right through the frontal armor. Of course, the flat armor on the IKV is very, very thin, so it's easy to pen. He didn't actually penetrate the C-52. He overwhelmed him with a direct hit, which actually, he only had 104 hit points left after the Type 64 kept firing at him. And so that was enough to wipe him out with 1 shot, even though he didn't actually penetrate the guy. Going back to the details again, we can see he damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, so no Confederate, I'm afraid. 198 hit points of damage assist and 1,187 stun assist of 7 stuns, and that was the ace tanker. On a premium count, he made 82,499 credits profit, including 50,000 from mission completion, and he got 4,261 experience points out of it as well, with no bonuses there. So a very good game by Yarbas. He's still improving and getting better after his stroke. Remember, Yarbas is recovering at the moment. A bit like all of us are under the wars in some way or other. Of course, as you know, I've just recently had an MRI, so I'm still waiting to hear what problems I've had. And of course, I'm not the only one who's actually, as I mentioned, there's others, some of which are now recovering from prostate cancer. And it seems to be a cancer that a lot of men are actually having at the moment. So yes, it's well worth getting a checkup or getting one of those ICL tests so you can actually test out yourself at home and see if you need to go and see the doctor about the prostate. Obviously, the ladies won't worry about prostate cancer, but then, of course, they've got a different problem. They've got breast cancers. And I did hear that somebody just recently actually did normally check themselves out and suddenly discovered that they had a lump which was unexplained, and they went to see the doctor, and they quickly caught the cancer in the bud. So lots of people got illnesses recently, but the good news is that they are getting treated for it. And it's nice to see that Yarbas is improving. He's getting better and he's enjoying himself with the game. So well done for him. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give this video a like and thank you for watching.